Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So I know it's been so long since I posted anything about my M3. So you guys have seen us do all the body work on this thing, get this thing painted, and that was pretty much it. Get this thing assembled, and then we just left off at that. It was just like super brief, super blunt. We got it painted and that was it. Well, I was really expecting my wheels to come within a couple weeks after getting it painted. That never happened, but I just got word that my wheels have touched down here in Long Beach, so we got to go pick them up. So tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and pick them up, and we've also been doing a little bit of work on the interior. It's gonna be a mix of OEM plus and a little bit of custom. I really didn't think that we're gonna go that into detail with the interior, but since we have so much downtime on the car since the wheels got here, decided to kind of get into that as well. So today we're gonna be doing pretty much all interior and a big wheel review. I don't know if I'm gonna get my tires in the time that I'm gonna put this video out. I just got a new sponsor, so I want to give a huge shout out to Falcon for sponsoring the M3 and getting some nice tires on this thing. I'm super excited to get these meaty tires. These things are so meaty that I don't even know if they're gonna fit, to be honest, but we're gonna make it work. So new wheels, new tires, new interior. Let's get into today's video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over some major updates that we went ahead and did on the BMW M3. So one of the top ones is going to be a new set of wheels. Number two would be the interior, and then that's pretty much it, to be honest. That's all we're going to do, cover interior and the wheels. I'm super excited to show you this, so let's get into today's video. So one of the key things that we did was refinish all the trims throughout the car. So all the dash trims, actually installed a new head unit, and also, like I said, just refinish all the dash trims. Also did Starlight headliner. What do you guys think of that, huh? It looks pretty cool. It's pretty bright out, so it's not as bright as it would look if it was nighttime, but zooming in here, it's looking pretty good, if I must say so myself. We did all the pillars and everything like that. We also did a little bit of updating to the seats, which we're gonna show you here pretty soon. Okay, now we've shot a little bit of sealer on the pieces. This is gonna give us a nice uniform platform to go ahead and shoot our base over. Looking at the pieces, everything looks like it's ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and start mixing up our base.
So here are all the pieces for the interior. As you can see, the shifter, the dash piece, door panels, back door panels. And we're gonna do a little splatter effect, meaning we're gonna use all three BMW colors, which is BMW red, BMW like light blue, and the BMW dark blue, which we already kind of mixed up here on our little cups. So I did a little test run for you. You know, we kind of going for this style effect. I did a couple trial runs, you know, something to this extent, obviously, but all three colors. We tried it this way where we reduced the paint, but it comes out too runny. This is kind of what we're going for. So we're gonna get these pieces started. We're gonna start with one color and move on to the next. Kind of have to whip the paint so you can kind of get the different splatters, different look. You know, it doesn't have to be uniform. It's just kind of give it a little different look, a different depth, you know?
Boy, if you don't get...
All right, I think that's enough of that one. All right, guys, so now I have the red color. So on the first one, I kind of did more of some stringy, but kind of like dots on it. And this one, I'm gonna try to run it a little bit like more stringy to kind of give it a different pattern or different style effect. So let's see. You know, it's a little bit more like a stringy effect. And there's no method to this. This is just kind of, you know, it's art. So, you know, you just kind of have to, you know, let it kind of flow.
All right, guys, and they're finally done. What do you guys think? We went ahead and used the traditional BMW M-style colors with the red and the bluish purple. This is more like of the 90s, not of the newer style, but I actually like this colorway a lot better than the darker blue. So what do you guys think? Something a little bit different. Doesn't have to be exact to the newest BMW spec. I really like these colors because they stand out a lot, and I kind of don't want to throw away this paper because I like how it looks. It looks so good. These are gonna be for the front, driver's side, and passenger side. Door panels, these are gonna be for the rear. Even though you're probably not gonna see these because they're gonna be tucked in right by the back seat. And these are all the dash pieces. This is the one by the headlights. This is the one right there, right above the radio. And then this is the right around the stick, the gear selector right here. It's gonna be right around there. So I'm super happy with how these came out. We'll go ahead and let these dry overnight, and tomorrow we'll put them in, and maybe we'll put our headliner in as well tomorrow. All right, the number one thing that you're gonna wanna do when you're doing the headliner is go ahead and fold the material over the top of the board and pretty much fold half of it back. You're gonna wanna go ahead and apply your glue to the board and to the material as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate that for you right now. You're gonna want this to dry for about 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes at the max, to let the glue get a real tack. Once it starts getting real tacky, we're gonna go ahead and massage it on by hand. Make sure your hands are clean. So we went ahead and washed our hands and make sure everything's clean. That way the material doesn't get dirty, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and start gluing this stuff right now. All right, everything's tacked off. We're gonna go ahead and grab the edge of our material like so, kind of lift it up and then just kind of massage it on there. Okay, now that we went ahead and glued this side, we're gonna flip over the material, go ahead and spray our glue on both sides, on the board and on the headliner as well. Okay, now that we went ahead and installed all our suede headliner, here is one of the fiber optics right now. I'm gonna go ahead and trim it as close as possible to the headliner. And there you go. You can't even really see it on camera. So that's gonna be our light. So now we have to perforate this whole headliner 450 times. We've already actually done it on the board. Now we just gotta do it on the material. So it's gonna be a long process to do this, but I think the end result's gonna look really good. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we have the headliner. Everything has been glued. Everything is on there real nice. There's about 450 pieces of fiber optics on the headliner. It's gonna look really nice with the suede. Finishing up some of the audio right now in the car, and as soon as that's done, we'll go ahead and throw on our headliner. And I'm gonna give you a sneak peek at the seats as well. Okay, so I went ahead and started doing some major trimming on all the lights as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the lights and show you what this is looking like. Ooh, it looks so cool. Now this is obviously has its own like app that you can kind of do a full color change and stuff like that. And this is the projector going into all the fiber optic right here. And this is all fiber optics like me to get trimmed. And these are all the ones that have been trimmed already. This is about 450 pieces right here. We're gonna go ahead and finish cutting these up right now, and tomorrow I'll go ahead and throw this in the car.
The next day.
Now over here we have all the pillars. So we have the middle pillars where the seat belts go. Got my front pillars right over there chilling, along with my armrest as well. I redid some of the armrest pads because they were kind of worn. So this thing's gonna get pretty much almost like a whole interior makeover, minus like the door panels and the carpet. I'm gonna go ahead and steam clean the carpet while everything is out. Again, right now we're gonna go ahead and finish installing the headliner and connect everything for the fiber optic, and then tomorrow we'll go ahead and start doing the upholstery. Okay, so right now I literally just got back from getting my wheels, and my package from Relic has come in for the BMW Alcantara M Sport material. So you guys know, any BMW heads, you guys know the proper name for this material. I've seen some people call it confetti, but I don't really know the proper name. But if you guys do, go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what you guys call this stuff. But here it is. This stuff was literally super pricey, so I'm gonna cherish every single square inch of this material, and let's see what it looks like. Ooh, there it is. This is, I got it good. I'm literally butchering this opening, but let me show you what this stuff looks like. Almost cut it. But here it is, guys. I actually got some of the original BMW material. This stuff was very pricey. I think for about 2 yards it was almost $500. So we gotta use every square inch of this stuff and save it and treasure it because I'm not buying any more. So let's go ahead and explain to you what we're gonna do with the back seats. All right, so here's the material. I want to give a huge shout out to Josh from Relicate for being able to grab this from us. If you guys need any of this stuff, let us know and we'll definitely help you guys out. All right, so this is my rear seat right here. As you guys can see, it's actually pretty decent condition, just a little dusty from sitting in the body shop. But anyways, only thing that we're gonna do is go ahead and replace this insert. So all that's gonna require is cutting these hog rings down with some hog ring pliers. I'm gonna go ahead and show you just a quick way to do it. You're just literally just gonna go in there, grab them and snip them. And you're just gonna keep doing that until this whole thing comes off. Let's take a good look at these seats, man. We went ahead and replaced the inserts on the rear and the front. I was lucky enough to get a set of used seat covers for free from one of my clients, and he just blessed me with this set. I went ahead and replaced both bolsters because they were pretty worn, and we still got a little bit of ways to go. And other than that, that's what's been done to the seats. What do you guys think of this little modification? I think this is gonna go very well with the trims. And you know what's super crazy is that we actually did those trims before I ended up getting these seats. I just want to do something like not crazy, but something a little different. And I think this is a super sought after spec for the BMW. So with this, with the interior, with the Starlight, the interior is gonna be just enough touch where I'm gonna be happy with it, where it could be a little bit custom, but yet still a little bit OEM spec as well. Okay, so these are wheels that I've wanted ever since I saw them, and even as a younger kid I always wanted to buy a set of these, but I never really could because they were so expensive. Just in comparison, these wheels literally cost half the price of the car. That's because the car I got it pretty cheap, but even so, here are the wheels. Let's see what they look like. The anticipation is killing me. Whew, they really take their time to box these things up. And here's a little explanation guide to these wheels, but let's go ahead and get a little closer picture on these things as we unbox them. And here they are. Ooh, those deep boys. Ooh, super light. Literally can carry these with one hand with the nice polished lips. I think these are gonna look so sick on the car. Super excited about them. These took about 4 months to get here, so to finally have them here in my hand is super exciting, and I love these things and I can't wait to get them on the car. Guys, here she is. Last thing to do is just throw in the passenger seat, which I'm gonna do right now. What do you guys think of that interior with that confetti Alcantara and the color splash on the trims and that little headliner here? So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the seat right now, and then we're gonna go to a remote location here in Oarside with the homie right here, Kendall, getting the snack on. We're gonna go ahead and throw the seat on and go take some shots of this thing. All kind of done up. It's not 100% done, but hey, it's close enough. I'm finally gonna get it out of here at the shop and take it home tonight. So let me go ahead and throw in the seat right now. All right, so we out here with the boys. Ran out of gas right here, right now. I don't know what's up with my fuel gauge, guys. It literally reads like I was right above. I'll show you where I was at. Let me see if it registers the same. I'm afraid to show you guys my dash cluster right now because it looks like a Christmas tree. Don't look at all that. If you see, I still got a little bit to go. You know, I know my car, but obviously I did it today. I totally ran out of gas on the side of the road, and we're supposed to be doing this photo shoot so we can go ahead and put this vlog out, but I was gonna let that ruin my day. But I'm so happy with how this car turned out that I'm not gonna let that ruin my day. We're gonna go ahead and get some gas on this thing, keep it cruising, and head back to the shop. That's what we're gonna do. And get a couple more rollers. Hopefully you guys go ahead and give us a follow. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my IG right here and the shop IG, so that way you guys can see what this thing looks like. Sheesh. Well, here she is, guys. new wheel setup. Put a little bit of camber here, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the alignment shop to go ahead and get the specs dialed in a little bit more. And over here, to be honest, not too beefy, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw a 10mm spacer on it to get it to sit exactly how I want it. But overall, I'm really happy with how the car is looking like. Got the interior dialed in, got the new Alcantara confetti interior with the matching trims all throughout, and the headliner. We went ahead and drew our Starlight interior in here. I'm pretty happy with the overall outcome with our new screen as well. And that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm so happy with how this thing came out. Although it's still a long ways from being done, it's definitely looking like the part now. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and notification, because we got new intake coming next week from K&N. Huge shout out to K&N. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Falcon for giving us a new set of meats for the M3. It came in the clutch with the new Volk TE37s. Interior's looking nice. I'm super happy with it. If you guys want to see some pictures of this thing, go ahead and give us a follow on IG. I'm gonna go ahead and drop our links right here. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Here at SOS Customs, we got you covered. Peace.